Hello, football fans. We are 1/3 of the way through the 2020 season, which, if you'd asked me a few months ago, I'd say that's a real win. So let's see what happened in week 6. How much is Kirk Cousins paid per interception? Kirk Cousins has the most interceptions in the NFL with 10 through 6 games. So I did the math to see how much he's paid per pick. I'm going to show you my work. Okay. So his deal is $66 million across 2 years, including a $30 million signing bonus with $66 million guaranteed and an average annual salary of $33 million. That means that in 2020, Kirk Cousins will earn a base salary of $9,500,000 with a signing bonus of $30 million and a workout bonus of $500,000, which comes out to $40 million this year. This means he makes $2.5 million per game in 2020, and he's thrown 10 interceptions so far. So $2.5 million across 6 games equals $15 million, and therefore 10 interceptions means he's paid $1.5 million per interception.
You like that? You like that?
I don't think they do, Kirk. I don't think many Vikings fans like that. And look, it's unfortunate for you guys that not only does your quarterback play Creed in the locker room, but that he's paid so much for his mistakes. And I'm not trying to troll you. I don't make the rules. I'm not trying to be mean. This is just science, like wearing a mask. Tough couple years for Atlanta fans, though. Falcons beat the Vikings 40-23, so now you're not even tanking for the number 1 pick. The Falcons are winning the breakup, though. The minute Dan Quinn was fired, the Falcons win. It's like someone who dumps a person who was clearly not good for them and then posts a lot of really hot pics on Instagram. So yes, this does mean that the Falcons and the Vikings are both 1-5. Did any other quarterbacks have bad days? They sure did. I'm so glad you asked. I mean, many of them did, honestly. But Baker Mayfield and Carson Wentz had terrible, horrible, no good, very bad days. Baker had his 11th career game with multiple interceptions. 2 to be exact, including a pick 6 on the 3rd snap of the game. Against the Steelers, who destroyed their rivals, the Browns, even though the Steelers have gone 18-3 against Cleveland since 1999, so I'm not really sure if that still holds. But Carson Wentz, meanwhile, has been terrible all season. He threw 3 interceptions on Sunday, and I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. When the Eagles picked Wentz over Nick Foles, I was like, are we sure? And now Chicago is like, yeah, were you sure? Because Chicago's doing great. Foles and the Bears beat the Panthers in week 6. They are now 5-1 for the season and at the top of their division. Can't say I saw that coming. What is it like to be a Bengals fan now? It's awful. It's terrible. I don't know how this happened to me. I mean, I do. It happened because I decided that Joe Burrow could be the GOAT if he weren't stuck in Cincinnati. I can't watch Joe play football anymore because it's like watching my large adult son get stuffed in a locker by various defenses every single weekend. And I can't do anything about it. I can't even call the principal. The last time I tried to call Zach Taylor and said, hey, coach, can you protect Joe? The voice on the other line was like, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. It's kind of like being a Pats fan this year, though, to be honest. My beloved New England is under 500 through the first 6 games for the first time since 2002. You know what I was doing in 2002? Buying Nickelback and Dave Matthews CDs at physical record stores. I can't roast Kirk Cousins for Creed without being honest about my past. Okay, can I be earnest for a second? And then we'll get back to the snark? Because I'm going to be. Miami rookie Tua Tagovailoa finally got into a game on Sunday, and afterward, he went out onto the field in his uniform and he just sat there taking it all in. It was so cute. Is it dusty in here? I think it's dusty in here. What happened in the Battle of the GOATs? I'm assuming we're talking about Rodgers and Brady here, right? And not Ryan Fitzpatrick and Joe Flacco? Because with Tampa and Green Bay, we knew a number 12 was going to win. I thought the Packers would do it, but Rodgers got rattled. Things were going okay, but then he did a 2-pump celebration in the end zone because 3 pumps are illegal, because that's a thing that makes sense. And then everything just fell apart. He threw his first interception of the year, which was a pick 6, and then he threw another interception. Meanwhile, Tom Brady threw a touchdown to Gronk, and we saw the first Gronk spike as a Buccaneer. It was Gronk's first touchdown in 679 days, not that anyone's counting, and I, a Pats fan whose team is 2-3, felt like I was watching my 2 best friends have a party without me. Long story short, the Packers had to come apart and the Bucs won 38-10. Number 12 did indeed take home the W. Should Derrick Henry be in the MVP conversation? Yeah. Because the Titans are undefeated mostly because of him. Derrick Henry ran for a 94-yard touchdown. Steven Gostkowski missed 2 kicks. Game went to overtime. Derrick Henry saved the day. Let's check in with a Titans fan, my producer, Kat. We don't talk enough about how great Henry is, mostly because I don't think it's possible. You can't say it enough. On Sunday, Derrick Henry had 22 carries, 212 rush yards, 2 catches, 52 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, and the game winner in overtime. And let me say it one more time, the Titans are undefeated. Should we throw the Giants a party? I think we should. They finally won a game. Folks, this is a huge day for New York. Washington had a chance to tie it, but went for 2, missed it. Giants got their first win, and I got these balloons because, I mean, you might notice one says get well soon, which fair for the Giants. One says happy birthday, one says I love you, one says it's a baby girl because it's a pandemic and it's hard to find party supplies right now, and we're all doing our best, just like the Giants. The Jets, on the other hand, they might be trying their best, but their best is not good enough because they have moved from butt fumbles to butt interceptions, which is great. It's a redemption that 2012 needed. But they are the only team in the NFL to have not won a game, which is not great. Who scored all of the points for the Broncos? Their kicker. Who scored all the points for the Patriots? No one. There weren't enough and they lost, and I don't want to talk about it. Are the Chiefs the new Patriots? I mean, sure, just like twist the knife. They acquired Le'Veon Bell because they weren't already intimidating enough on offense, and they beat the Bills on Monday night. Thank you for watching.